I'm not. Tekken Master is probably second overall in the world. I would say Tekken Master is number 2 in the entire world. But I'm just talking about USA players. I could do a world ranking chart off the top of my head real quick.
Dr. Fate.
Tom Brady has just said something incredibly awesome. I'll play later if I get a quality opponent. Do you know how happy that makes me? Tom, am I a quality opponent to you?
Begin.
After this, we will see B-Dog's proclaimed Joker. Viewer proclaimed Joker. B-Dog hasn't said anything about his Joker, which is good, because everyone talks about him positively from afar. They really do. I've heard a lot of great things. I'll play Tom if Tom will play me. I will play Tom if Tom will play me. I think I'm a quality opponent. If you don't want to play me... Yeah, Ultra David, they're playing at 11 p.m. Eastern. And I have a story about playing to win. A story that I want all of you to know about playing to win. Oh, but let's focus on this matchup. I want to talk about this. So this is considered to be one of Dr. Fate's worst matchups in the entire game. Us Dr. Fate players have bonded on top of on TYM. That starts sounding weird for a second. And we're trying to look for ways to beat this matchup. Despite me proclaiming this matchup as 8-2, jokingly, but some people will take like mad offense to it. I actually posted a lot of good information about what Fate can do in this matchup in certain neutral and footsie ranges, and I'm expecting to see Pnut try some of it tonight. Alright, so now all the meter's gone. Now's the time to attack. Now you gotta get the Onks out. So the thing is, you've got to jump those lasers, land on the ground, summon an Onk. And a couple of things that you can do, if you have 3 Onks, for example, whether you're in trade or not trade, you can summon 3 Onks, and if he does 4-2-3 breath, after you block the breath, you can actually release all 3 Onks. Traded ones are better to do because you can get guaranteed full combos off of it. Oh, nice. But the idea is, he's still, oh, yeah, wake up punch. He still may hit you. After 4-2-3 breath, he might do another 4-2-3 breath. But if he presses a button, and within those frames, those free frames, I think it was like, you have 9 frames to enter down forward 3. You release the Onks, you probably take a forward 2. All 3 Onks come in, but he's already committed to the forward 2-3. So he's in a hit animation hitting you. The 3 Onks hit him, and they blow him up, and you can recover and do back 3. So it's actually a really cool little thing here.
Begin.
I think this matchup is definitely Superman favor. We'll see what develops as the matchup develops. But the #1 problem with this matchup, and this is what I was trying to tell Tweety for hours the other day, not really, just like 20 minutes. Exactly what Theo is doing. He's trading with lasers on the ground, and then he goes to the air and does right there. Does the perfect. Where you guys see Theo doing the air laser is where you need to do it. You go above the fireball. You miss the orb most of the time. You're winning the chip battle. You're winning the meter burn or the meter building battle. You're out damaging him on all trades. So 6% for the orb. Let's look at this damage a little bit. That's 6% for the orb. That's just 1%, 1%, 1%. I mean, it's like tick, 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 3%. Only that stupid pillar that comes to the ground that's mid. It's only 3%. That pillar only hurts if it hits up close, where you can get a back 3 or a forward 2 combo. But even the forward 2 combos, unless you're in trade, are pretty worthless. All Pnut is doing is tick, 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 ticking away. But look at this. 11% traded meter burn laser. The damage trades are in Superman's favor, and that's why you see most of these matches look exactly like this. Tweety, how many times has Theo gone in? None. He has not gone in 1 time. You don't need to go in. This right here forces fate to come in. You've got to make godlike reads to go in. And see the by the way, connecting the fireball with a pillar is not the easiest thing to do. That's why it looks like that.
Superman wins.
I think Patrick definitely Pnut needs to definitely switch it up more. He needs to go in. Peg, this proves nothing. Players, I can't read that.
Superman.
That's a perfect legend statement.
Dr. Fate.
I don't like that. Tweety, you're better than that. I know you're better than that. Because Tweety, I'll tell you why. These guys have very competitive, even games in Injustice 1. They actually, the Aquaman matchup, they have very competitive games. You're actually basically full auto. I've got like 1 or 2 queued up next.
Begin.
Tweety, you're just trying to push your agenda. Theo, when he doesn't mean it. Okay, Theo, let me ask you something. Theo. I mean, not Theo. Tweety. Tweety, who is a player that's on Pnut's level that if they could play the matchup that you would actually take seriously? I don't have an agenda. I'm just pointing out what I see. I'm pointing out what I see. I'm pointing out what I know. I can tell you everything about the 4-2-3 game. I can tell you, oh, gotta go for that. Yep. See, that's great right there. You only get 150 damage. Meanwhile, Cyborg's getting 196 off 1 meter burn fireball. Fate's mid-screen damage without trade is not very good. Tweety, I'm saying on paper, this matchup looks like Superman's favor. Let's get the best player using Superman and play a great player using Fate. That'll prove everything. Tweety, you're whining, and I'll tell you what whining is. It's complaining about something without giving a solution. I'm asking you to give me a solution. Who's the perfect 2 players to watch play each character to see what the matchup looks like? Because obviously Pnut's not good enough for you. I personally know how good Pnut is. I've seen how good Pnut is. I know how good Theo is. I know these guys. I know their scores when they play casuals. You can't just make statements like that, man. At least I'm trying to put players out there to showcase the matchup so we can, as a community, discuss the matchups. I'm open to this matchup. I'm open to change. I'm open to this being 6-4 Fate. I'm open to being 7-3 Fate. But I need to see it, and I need you to give me some rational thought, not just whining about I got Pnut playing Theo. Pnut is super good. Oh, you gotta know that he's gonna do meter burn back 3 there.
Superman wins.
Alright. That's a 3-0. Patrick's gonna be super mad at me. But the last game was actually really close. It was really good. And by the way, guys, I love Tweety to death. Tweety hates me. I think he hates me. I don't know. I love him. He's great. He's a good guy. He's a good guy. He's very passionate. He's like me, very passionate. So I don't take anything. I don't take anything like, you know, offensive or whatever. All right, let's see. Pnut is super legit player. He's awesome. All right, let's go B-Dog. I promised you guys. Let's see what this Joker is all about.